For more, let's bring in host of My Dream Car, Danielle Trotta. Thanks for being with us today, Danielle. I'm watching this, this montage, right, of all of these famous movie scenes featuring these muscle cars. Why do you think the muscle car just means so much in American culture?
Well, thank you, Kelly and Sean, for having me. It's great to be back. And as host of My Dream Car, Sean, you watch our show. We just wrapped season 2 here on Fox Business, and I work with families all across the country. We restore these muscle cars. And Kelly, I think the answer to your question is because it's a part of Americana, it's a part of history, and they're generational memories that are really created in these cars. And some of the birth of the muscle cars really did stem from the movie industry. And Smokey and the Bandit with the Pontiac Firebird, and you're showing some of the classics here, and you would see young men in the 1950s and women and families all rush out to purchase these classic American muscle cars. And the pony car era was really born, and their children were raised in them, taking drives in them, making memories. Now those children are adults. They have families of their own, and they continue to buy these cars. And they just mean so much because there's so much American history and iconography and so many memories attached to these cars. Today is a really sad day for the American muscle car. And I spoke with a Dodge Chrysler representative this afternoon, and he did confirm today is the last day. So the curtain is closing if you want to purchase the 2023 model.
Well, Danielle, with Ford losing billions of dollars on its EV push, you would think that these car companies would be driven by market demand, which doesn't seem to be there for the EV market. And would you say this is more of a government push? Is the government pushing these car companies to make EVs, and that's why they're going in that direction, but consumers really aren't there yet?
I think you've hit the nail on the head, Sean, 100%. Remember the non-legally binding agreement that U.S. automakers made with the U.S. government back in 2021 to be zero emission by 2035 or earlier. And that's exactly when we started to see these U.S. automakers hold true to that pledge that they made and roll out more of these electronic vehicles. But what's happening is the U.S. automakers' push on EVs are in direct conflict with the U.S. consumer. I did a very informal poll on my social media. 82% said they want their next vehicle they purchase to be a gasoline-powered car. I think we're at the point where the American consumer is saying, listen, government, we don't want you taking our water heaters, we don't want you taking our gas stoves, and we don't want you taking our gas-powered cars. I'm really interested to see where the U.S. auto industry is going to move forward in the next 3 to 5 years, because as your previous report said, Ford is going to lose $4.5 billion on EVs alone this year, and the CEO of Ford said the EV adoption will be a little slower than expected. I think it's a little bit more than slower.
Well, Danielle, we were talking about Governor DeSantis's campaign strategy, and I was struck. One of the things that he said is he's going to save the American automobile. So perhaps that's where it's going. Thank you so much for joining us today. I will definitely be getting my muscle car fill from your show.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Kelly. Thanks, Sean.